Challenging Limiting Beliefs. In this tool, you will see Ro having a crisis of confidence because she believes something about herself that needs to be changed. So Ro, I could see that you were very, very distressed over that presentation yesterday, and we didn't have time to talk. How are you feeling now?
Well, I'm still pretty upset about it, I must admit.
Okay. Tell me what you're upset about.
Well, basically, I just felt it went completely. It was just awful.
Okay. Did you have any feedback to say it was awful?
No, but I mean the fact that halfway through my presentation I dropped the papers on the floor. I mean, and then from then on, I was like, I just completely lost track of what I was meant to be saying, and I just wanted the ground to open up and swallow me.
Okay. I have to say, Ro, I was watching the presentation yesterday, and okay, you know, everybody drops something at some point. I didn't feel it was a bad presentation.
Really?
And certainly I've heard no feedback from anybody to say that it was. But what's the issue with you?
Well, whenever I have to do a presentation, I always get really, really anxious.
Right.
And the night before, I never really sleep because I'm always going over and over in my mind what I'm going to do when I get to the presentation. So, of course, then when I get to the presentation, I'm really, really tired, and that then just compounds my nerves. And as soon as I stand up, I just have this vision that goes through my mind, and then it's like everything goes blank, and it's just such a horrible, horrible feeling.
It must be. When you say a vision goes through your mind, what's the vision?
Oh, it's just that everybody's going to stand up and ask difficult questions, and it's going to be almost like a sort of stone throwing match with me being the victim. I don't think I'm good at presentations at all. I think it's probably one of my poorest skills, really.
You do talk about yourself in very negative language when you describe how you do presentations. I have noticed that before.
Right.
I wondered whether it would be worth just working through a technique to have a think about how you're representing your skills in your own head, because I think that it's not helping you the way you perceive yourself as a presenter.
Okay.
And it's just to have a look at what you believe about yourself and whether that belief is helping. So if you thought about yourself in the context of doing presentations, what would you believe?
That I'm absolutely useless at doing presentations, basically.
Which is what I thought. It's what I would call a limiting belief.
Okay.
So what I want to do is to take you through a series of questions. I'm just going to make a few notes as we go through.